Hello, today I wanted to discuss about Dubai, the story about difficulties to possibilities, rags to riches, and how a leadership can actually make or mar a country. So today, as you know, Dubai, I think we've got about 290 odd countries registered with the United Nations. And maybe we know about 20, 30 of the top countries, top of our head, and possibly, definitely, Dubai will be on the top 10. So how and what exactly happened? It's just been about 60, 70 years, not more than that. So 70 years ago, there was a tribe, and I've tried to do a bit of a research on the tribe, but I could never get there. And the tribe is called the Bani tribe that finally reached by ship to the Dubai Creek, and that about 800 people in all. And those are the people who are there all in the UAE, the United Arab Emirates. So it's an emirate, about 7 in all emirates, like the United Kingdom has got England, Scotland, Wales, Ireland, and the United States has got the Union of United States. So it's actually the 7 emirates, and we popularly know 3 of them. All top of our head is Dubai, Sharjah, and Abu Dhabi, and the 4 others we don't know. But in spite of that, Dubai is among the crown of the UAE. We don't know much about. Abu Dhabi is trying to compete with Sharjah, and now the Saudi prince is trying to make Jeddah one of the competitor. We'll come to know about all these, and I would just leave it for now. So you can just understand what I'm trying to say. Like they're all trying to compete themselves, but now it can't be done. Why? We'll come to that. So it was a small set of people who landed there, and it was just that fishing and a bit of pearls that they could find there. That was their main economy. So everybody would possibly start to think like Dubai is all because of the oil and the oil economy. It is Saudi Arabia, if you have to say that it is all still was because of the oil and is still because of the oil economy. But Dubai is not. Today, as on today, 2022, if we say Dubai's revenues from oil is less than 1%. And in all, whatever is there standing in Dubai has not got much contribution from oil. So now let's find out how Dubai became so rich. So that's what I'm trying to say, like rags to riches, difficulties to possibilities, and the leadership. So that bit is very important. And as a series, maybe I'll have to do more about Japan, a bit of Singapore, Israel, and then come to India and then show all of our brilliant neighbors, like why they perished. Pakistan, Sri Lanka, Bangladesh, etc. So when there is no leadership and when there is no commitment, what happens? And when there is absolute leadership, just let us finish with Dubai and then we'll understand what exactly happened to this place. So if you go back to 1950s or 4750, where India also got independent, Dubai was absolutely a small town, just famous for its fish or pearl. And then it was one of these, the Sheikh Rashid, and his full name is Sheikh Rashid bin Sayed Al Maktoum. Al Maktoum is the surname, like, and Rashid's father's name is Sayed, possibly. So the next current king, who is on the verge of his retirement, is called Sayed Muhammad bin Rashid. Rashid is the name, and then Al Maktoum. And then I'll have to tell you to finish another famous name called, he's still a prince, so we can't call him a sheikh. Hamadan bin Muhammad, he is his father. Bin Rashid, he is his grandfather. And Al Maktoum, he is famously known as Faza. If you are all the Instagram guys and girls, then you possibly know Faza. He's very, very famous on his Instagram. So let us come back to how this rags and riches. So Sheikh Muhammad was a huge thinker. So he thought, this is not the way Dubai is going. We have to do something. So first because there is nothing natural there. There is no own culture. It was just a small tribe. It was all a desert. Nothing much was happening. Then he thought we have to start to construct something. So then the first thing he started was to build a port, or even before that, part of the port, he made it a repair for the ships. And that's how it started. And then it was in 1970, 75-ish. He built his first port, the Jebel Ali port, in the 1980s. Even before that, it was in 1972 that the Port Rashid repair dock was done. And then I think the breaking point came when one of the first skyscrapers of the Gulf. The skyscraper is something like, it has to be more than 490 feet. And the Dubai World Trade Center was the 39-story building, a skyscraper. And I think the breakthrough came when he invited Queen Elizabeth II, who recently died, to inaugurate. And then the world came to know that there is this highest tower in the world, and it was inaugurated by the Queen. So that point, what I was trying to say, like towns competing with Dubai now can't get there because they are late by about a half a century, right? So that was, I think, the breaking thing. And then let us come into a bit of, so what I was trying to say, no economy that was built on oil, but he built the port. He made it a point that's in between the Europe and the East. So there was a lot of trade, and there was a lot of this repairs and things. And then the port trading, and then the pearl industry continued. And then I'll just come to the economic bit. So that is all where the revenue comes from. So he built loads of this. So now let's come to a bit of a list of all the active things. I think most of us know about the Burj Khalifa anyway. So that is the highest tower. Then we have got the latest one, that is the Dubai frame. It is just a frame. I don't know what it is, so you need to find out. So the Burj Khalifa was declared open in 2010. The Palm Jumeirah, that's the Palm Islands, in 2001. The Tower Creek will be the highest tower, and it is going on. And then it's like the tallest observatory. There is a wheel that's going on, but it is not still been declared open. And they have got their big underwater zoo, the largest underwater zoo, the most modern art gallery, the highest skydiving, the greatest water resources, and the most luxurious apartments if you go on. And then they are all there in Dubai. Modern architecture, most artificial reservoirs in the world, Dubai again. Mega speed highway, Dubai again. Low water agri systems, Dubai again. And then the most skyscrapers, Dubai again. Driverless metro, Dubai. So these are all the things that they have achieved in latest times. Why people go there, like more than 49 to 50% of the revenues for Dubai are all from the tourist, and the rest of is from the ports and the financial economy that the Sheikh Mohammed has built in recent times. And I think there is a bit of a funny story about, like, I don't know, he has got 3 wives and 23 children in all. And then Faza is among the next of the favorites who possibly will take over as the next Sheikh of Dubai, right? So now coming to what I'm trying to say again, as I said previously, is there are about 290 countries, and we always discuss about this 1020, France, Russia, India, Japan, UK, but we don't know about any of those poor countries in the African nations. So why Dubai became so rich is there's nothing natural there. So he kept on investing on these high-rise buildings, luxurious apartments, and he knew people had to come and invest and stay there. And just to give you another information, 98% of Dubai is all non-national, or only 2 to 3% are the original, the Dubai, whatever we call nationals, or the culturally owned people. So he has built a huge commercial-free zone in the 1980s and invited all the world top multinationals to manufacture. It's tax-free. So you get your own material, you build, you sell them away, no need to pay any tax. So, but there will be lots of people who will be employed there, use their electricity, use their resource center, everything. So that's one big thing. No customs duty there. And then he built this port. He built loads of infrastructure. So loads of money came through industry manufacturing, about 49%. 48 to 49% from tourism, luxury apartments, 7-star hotels, you name it, it is just there. Right, so that is the biggest thing, and it is just one man's plan and achievement that's brought it there. Right, so let's just tell me a bit of a downside of what exactly is going to happen to Dubai. Like, I mean, if you are in India or in any other country, you are a natural citizen of that country and you love your country. Like, as I said, Dubai has got 98% who are expats from various India, Pakistan, whoever have come to work there. So do you think they love the country? I don't know. And the city was, no city in India has got drainage system. We all get submerged whenever there is a big rain. It is just the same thing with Dubai. They did not plan pretty well when they built this tall tower, so there is no drainage system even for the Burj Khalifa, and it is just horrible to describe, like this big, like water tankers, whatever we have said, those poo tankers have to evacuate the whole poo. I think it's about 200, 250 tankers every day who clean up the whole, suck up the whole drainage system and have to go and empty it. So there is no proper drainage system. There is no proper planning of how it has happened, but it has happened and it is a happening city. So now they are wanting to invest more into infrastructure. And if you leave Dubai, then the rest of the country is an absolute 50, 55, 60-degree desert. So you can't really live there. And then 2008, 2009, the big fall in the world has given a small window into how artificial things can survive or not. There was a 40, 50, 60% drop in all the real estate, because that's what is Dubai about. Fall in their real estate prices. And then the COVID has given another big example, like this big airline. We forgot about this big airport and the big airline. Dubai is already is the fourth largest flight carrier, Emirates. So that had a fall in about 70-80% of its revenues during COVID times. Right. So it's one man whose planning has brought Dubai onto the world stage. That's what we have to learn. It's the leader. And it's in quite complete contrast to Japan, where it's the people who have brought it up to this 98% from the people, about few percentage from the leadership that has contributed to the rise of Japan. So it is just a contradiction. And then finally, at some point of time, we'll come to what happened and how it's happening in India. So that's the takeaway from today. A desert can be on the top of the list of the world economies if there is huge leadership. Even if there are no resources, they can plan, get it sorted, and get it done. Thank you.